and then we got into it, and it was just we were just rolling. We were just rolling.
Yep. We are rolling. We are waiting for buffer delay.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see, did anyone ask me any more questions? Nope. Let me. Tag. Team.
110 seconds.
So wait, is that like until we go live?
Yeah, we're basically creating a buffer right now, which they can hear us too. Hi, everyone.
Oh. Oh.
If you hear this early, we are just waiting for the stream on our side to go live. But we have no face cam, so pick your nose right now.
Yeah, just so when it does actually happen, they're like I'm just digging, just all in there, just searching for gold.
Yeah, you gotta, right? Yeah, clear that nostril, you know. Else the COVID test will get you there and just kind of stab it up there.
You know, I had to do a rapid test once, and it was to get in the baseball part because I didn't have my shot at the time. Shots.
Yeah.
It was before the Navy made it mandatory.
Yep.
But, yeah, man, they violate your nostrils. They're like, just dig in there.
I'd say that'd be more violating your nasal cavity.
Yeah.
So. Oh. Okay.
Bro, this antler's killing me.
I am not sweating already. Alright.
That's as good as that getting right there. Yep.
Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Stream is now live for everyone. And we are just waiting for the first game to start. And of course, something is screaming at me on my... There we go. Perfect. Ooh, cool. Fashion. I'm not even going to attempt to say that last name. But I'm not even going to try to say it. And thank you for subscribing just a few seconds ago. That's awesome. I want to say Thinchin, but Thinchi? I'm just too American to fix that. Waiting to see the streams pop up, making sure that everything is all kosher.
No, I am not doing division battles right now, guys.
There we go. We got the start of it. Let's get multi-stream going. Perfect. We've got approximately a few minutes, or a minute or so before. Well, let's kind of do the reveal. Showing the cameras off. I like that. Let's get the full cameras on this. If I can choose this right, we got our onesies on.
Oh yeah, it's going down, guys.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a reindeer. Okay. I'm sorry. I can't do that with my headset. It is making me just not working. But
how's it going, guys?
Grogu, Felipe. How's it all going, everyone? So of course I've got the schedule right to our left, your left, my right, whatever, who cares? On the side, right next to us, yeah. Whichever way it is, we got PLP versus Rage Quit off the bat at round 1. I am just waiting for the first invite, and then we'll both get Pigbay and I in here. Pigbay, thank you for joining me tonight again.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure, as usual.
Yeah, definitely.
As always and usual.
Oh, Senior Chief is on deck. Last game better be a Yoshi meme player. If someone doesn't bring a Yoshi, I will be disappointed. But at the same time, I'll understand.
I feel like someone's going to bring a Goliath just to spite our list. They're like, no, you know what? No.
Oh, God, they're trying to do the sly pan stuff again.
Good. I want slide pan.
Alright. Just waiting for our first invite. So
And just wait. If you do slide pan, I'm gonna stream snipe you and play carrier.
why?
I'll go easy on you, I promise.
Alright, so just waiting for PLP or Rage. One of them. I know they've got my information, so.
Yep.
Mitro, thank you. How's it going? Hope everyone can understand. So I got my lower tablets where I can see your chat. Tonight's gonna be a crazy game, crazy time, so gotta have it ready. There we go. We got it.
Nice.
Let me invite you.
Got it.
Perfect. All right, let's switch over to live stream. Let's do this. First game of the night, PLP versus Rage Quit. Let's do this. Let's remove the music because we shouldn't have that right now. Let's just kind of focus on that. And Pigbay, we are waiting for you to ready up. And also, well, I just don't want us being the reason. So Matty Boy and 1080 are right over there. So, of course, we've got Puerto Rico being brought in, which is definitely not a part of our strat, Pigbay. Let's see, anything else? We got Worcester's, Stalingrad's, Smolensk. That could be interesting. I want to see exactly, and we even have a Goober. Or a Grocer, sorry. I know it's going to slaughter it for certain people.
The GK, huh? Someone's gonna bring the GK.
Yep, we're still waiting on the map. Still waiting on everything getting set up. So a little delayed, but understand that's how it's working out. I'm waiting to see how the Puerto Rico really holds up here. And then of course we do have the Smolensk. So and Z Solaris is not a joke player. So. No. We shall see. Everyone make sure you are drinking water. We've got a long night tonight, about 2 hours or so of nothing but amazing games from these awesome players. So let's see how this goes.
Two Z's.
Senior loves our Christmas onesies. Cheers, dude.
Is he watching on Twitch?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. All right. Let's see. Are we going to go in? Let's see. You're just waiting. Everyone's ready up. Who's got the invite button or the click button? Oh, we gotta. Yeah. Oh, okay. They're waiting for Team A. They're waiting for that. So, just waiting. There we go. We're in. All right. See you on the flip side, Pigbay. Alright, so what do we got here? We've got Smolensk, Stalingrad, 2 Z-52s, but on the other side, we actually have more cruisers, less DDs. So this definitely is a different strat, putting more on the capabilities, the support of certain ships in order to win the game, where on the other side, you've got a lot of long-range assets right there. So they're definitely baiting more on the capability of DPM versus burst or anything like that. So we'll see how this goes. Let's kind of go into free view here. Let's go. Let's see the entire teams right here. Up north, we've got Technology and Grapes, along with Make F&D Great, I'm guessing, from up there in the Yamato. Gourmet's right there. Hello Kitty, Big Balls, and Isolata, or Ice. I'm not even going to try anymore. Down here, definitely moving towards a early B cap, it looks like, with their Daring, which is definitely going to be interesting put right over here. On the other side, we've got Ron Swanson and Whirligig taking A already. D on the other side is being taken. But we have the Moskva over here with Yoho. And over here we got Matty Boy in the Yamato. That's a dangerous ship. But we got 1080 going north in the Grosser Kurfürst, along with Z Solaris going up north. Probably going to be using some island combat right there, while the Z-52 Look You're Dead is going right for the C. So right now, 1-1, but of course, A-Team got the early cap on that one. We got Yoho moving in on B. We actually, the Daring did not move in on B, so we actually are going to have 3 caps to 1, but the Z-52 is looking to be in trouble over here. We got 2 cruisers over here, Worcester, and I believe that's another Worcester. That is not a fun game for him if he gets spotted over here. And I believe they are, but we do have some early torps, which actually we did talk about that. Now let's go. Let's kind of go up to a top view in order to make sure we got this just right. We got a Z52 Whirligig doing a nice flank on the multiple cruisers over here that are sitting back, taking some punishment. Afrikaans is absolutely taking a good amount of damage, and we'll see if they can dodge these straight line torps, which is a risk, but if they pay off, it pays off. So we got over there. Let's check on these Worcesters over here, absolutely holding C and D, but right now Yoho has the lead in terms of cap points. Down over here, Whirligig accidentally exposed themselves over to Hello Kitty and also to Admiral Big Balls over here, keeping their distance over here, kind of creating this wall kind of on the map here, which actually is not a bad idea. Up over here, we got Z Solaris and 1080 that are actually just sitting up here from what it looks like. They have done a little bit of decent damage, but they're going to probably start making their decisive move right here because that two combo is a very dangerous combo, nevertheless, between each other. It looks like we do have a move on cap on C. That's looking pretty good. We got a little bit of a DD embattlement right here along with Z52, which Worcesters are now pushing on Look You're Dead, trying to push them out. They are focusing that fire right there. Look You're Dead is not looking so alive soon. We'll see if he can get his tail out of there. But having a Worcester against you, especially at this tier, there he goes. Look You're Dead is unfortunately taken out of here. C's getting not recap. Okay, never mind. Doing that, but we do have this right up here, up a northern push from Z Solaris and 1080, along with B being held down over here. Obviously, this team down here is just absolutely holding, just using the long range support, using the long range firepower of the Stalingrad, while over here the wall is getting the French line. I can't remember the dang line of it is over there, but they are definitely pushing on this because of course we do have that semi-vertical line that F&D has created on this map. So let's just keep on seeing how this works out, because we do have a Grosser Kurfürst actually getting into secondary range, which is very dangerous. Grapes takes a massive hit from 1080 along with Z Solaris. He's not getting out of there alive very quickly. You can see F&D starting to move and push around certain ways. They're pushing Hello Kitty back. There goes Grapes up there. D's getting taken. Once again, 3 caps. Yoho's been absolutely holding the caps well, and that's going to win them a lot of games if they can hold them and if they can keep alive. Right now over here, we do have Tactology running away, taking minor hits over here. But once again, now they've got a Smolensk and a Grosser Kurfürst absolutely just right behind them in this line, and they're in a pinch remover. They can't focus fire as well, so they got to find a way out. But Whirligig is sitting right here, and if they are not watching for it, Whirligig can absolutely take advantage of the situation. But you can tell Admiral Big Balls is getting prepared for this. We're going to see if we're going to be able to get a full set of torps out from Whirligig right there. Now, he's in a very dangerous situation, but he's definitely going to land a bunch of torps right there. They are making a move on B. I have a feeling it might have been too late. They've got a Worcester and a Moskva down here, absolutely getting pushed on by 1080 and Z Solaris. Great work from them. Up here, they are holding C. Over there, yeah, they are making the move on B. It's just now you've got Maddie, the Puerto Rico, showing its armor is just taking all that damage. Ooh, not looking good here. Afrikaans just holding there. He's doing it right, and so is Ron Swanson, just keeping it at max range. Especially when you have a Grosser Kurfürst at half health. It's not exactly great in taking damage for that long, but it definitely is doing its job. It's keeping Z Solaris alive. They're keeping together right there to screw with the aim, and Z Solaris is now smoking up, but I don't think that's going to be enough over here. They still don't have caps. We got literally double the amount of cap points, so F&D has to push and push hard in order to beat it, and right there, Tactology just went down along with, it looks like Hello Kitty's taking a good bit. Z Solaris is still right there with the daring pushing on them. Right over here, Gourmet has made the push. It looks like they're going to complete dodge those torps over here. But once again, they have to kill in order to win with only a minute and 10 seconds left. Z Solaris is just sitting there because that daring doesn't want to do a single dang thing with a Smolensk right there. They will get annihilated. Hello Kitty goes down below via that. So once again, Stalingrad showing its strengths. But right here, we definitely are seeing a war of attrition that occurred from both lines, and one was very much a perpendicular line, while the other line made their move up north, up towards and taking D. Of course, D Solaris is just holding back. You can see all of them kind of holding back. Matty Boy might have pushed out a little bit, but I'm betting he's just wanting to get a little extra damage there. We've got Whirligig just kind of sitting back. They've got one cap. This is pretty much it right here for FND. They are getting attacked by all sides, especially from the Smolensk on the right, Stalingrad down below, and Matty Boy is just using the island, keeping it that way. So, man, that was a decisive victory, especially with that northern thing. Pigbay, why don't you come in and give us your overall? What did you think?
Okay, so FND went with a kind of more of a cruiser-heavy meta there. So they had one DD, couldn't really contest the caps as well as Yoho could. I think the key moment, even though FND took the first kill, the GK Smolensk combo of pushing right through D, that's kind of what sealed the deal. Because as soon as that GK got shots on that Wooster, he pretty much almost nailed him, like, completely. That allowed that side to fall, and then they just surrounded them completely. Obviously, caps were the biggest thing, and you need DDs to get those caps quickly and sneakily. So we'll see if they change it up on the next one.
Yeah, we will. That will be interesting. Of course, next up, we've got Shipface versus Toxic, because these are single games. I've got the entire lineup here. We just watched round 1 of PLP versus Rage Quit. Definitely dang good players there. Absolutely a great, especially a great use of that Grosser Kurfürst with a Smolensk backup.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
There was also a moment there where he just used them as a shield. Like, yep. Torps were coming in, and he just went right behind. He used them as a human shield, and that was pretty cool.
I think that actually was one of the things, is that the torpedo protection of the Grosser Kurfürst and the tankiness it does have, it's not the best, but it definitely is one of the better ones. It can hold its line. So,
yep.
Gotcha. So we are right now, of course, waiting for the next one. It will be in 2 minutes. Hope y'all are enjoying this. Also, DKQ, thank you for the follow on Twitch. And also great commentary from Phantom Gaming. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. And of course, make sure, give some love to Pigbay for joining up on his channel. He's an awesome streamer. And like that, absolutely going to crush it in Division battles probably pretty soon.
Not this. It's tier 5. I don't like tier 5.
I've heard they're doing war. A few people are doing war canoe platoons where they're doing nothing but hotnicks, which would be hilarious.
I mean, you know what I would bring to that, honestly? I would bring the Iron Dukes.
Ooh, yeah, definitely. That would be pretty good.
Probably. Iron Duke. Yeah. I'd have to see what other DDs are tier 5.
Yeah, the tier 5 DDs. Hill would be a good one. So.
Hill is a good ship.
Aircraft carrier cowers face my cruiser. Y'all are great. Thank you for stopping by and enjoying the first day coverage. Of course, once again, we're just waiting for the next invite on everything. First game went very well. I think I'm looking forward to see how the strats evolve. While we're waiting, I actually am going to pull up the tier maker list. Any surprises from our video from Thursday?
GK, because I believe we said bench for GK.
Yeah, we did.
But we said bench for GK, yeah. And I think we said situational for all the other ones.
Yeah. Worcester definitely showed its radar capability, but it didn't show its tank ability when it all of a sudden just took a full broadside of a GK.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting to see how we change our mind over the night. Still waiting for the minnow pop up.
We did say situational for the Worcester, so
yeah. Yep. So once we get that, hope everyone is having an amazing night here. So I still can't get behind that whole idea of a Smolensk and a Grosser Kurfürst flank.
Yeah, normally those two are like mortal enemies.
But when you pair them together, that's just horrible. That's horrible.
I mean, those two Worcesters, there was nothing they could do to stop that.
No.
Yeah. And then not only that, you know, they had a daring. He kind of loitered around the enemy's cap for a bit, trying to get some cheeky torps off.
Yep.
Instead of going in and trying to get caps early.
Yep.
I mean, they ended up losing by what? Almost 150 points?
It
Maybe
was
more, no,
almost more
than
than
that.
that, yeah. I
Yeah.
was actually wondering why he didn't go grab B, or at least sneakily try to go grab B for a little bit.
Hmm.
You know, the Garing obviously can't, or the Daring can obviously use those capabilities of kind of bopping out at
Yeah.
the last moment and using the fuel smoke. But
Well, yeah. Not only that, you know, they had one of the Z-52s that was at their C cap, I think it is, and he could have helped out with them. You know, the two boosters, because as soon as he pops smoke, I mean, there's two radars and then there's another sonar, so he's not gonna get away. There was more that could have been done.
yeah, I almost want to say because they made their line at C and they didn't end up taking C or D really quickly, that also hampered them on their capabilities. They didn't. The DDs are really great at getting those caps early and getting those points pretty quick. So, yep. So you were. Who is the nub in the reindeer suit? That is Pigbay. That is awesome. He's an awesome person. Actually, down below, actually, in my view, right here. He's awesome. I've got mine too, but of course, I'm already sweating buckets on this. I don't know how
Yeah,
I don't
you
know
guys
how
don't like the reindeer suit? It's Christmas. Christmas
I
is soon.
hey, I almost had a whole a whole Christmas list to be playing in the background, but I was too worried about that. So, Soulfire Iron Dukes in Tier 5 versus the War Canoes. War Canoes probably wouldn't last, but at the same time, they would probably inflict heavy damage. Yep. So, next game, Shipface versus Toxic. Still waning, of course, on invite. So, you just got to give it time, give it capability. So, hopefully, everyone is enjoying themselves. Grabbing a drink, make sure to drink some water. Of course, it helps. Or if you're old enough, an alcoholic drink.
Oh, I see some more people wanting Slypan, huh?
Oh, God. Why did I agree to that? Everyone's going to be... everyone's going to get that.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I can't wait for the Indomitable video to show up for everyone, because everyone's going to be like, oh, dear God.
Kevin, that was you throwing me shade in my reindeer suit?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. I think I actually have some people as friends on Toxic, so I'm wondering where...
Where's your invite?
Yeah. Come on, peeps. Black Haragumo. Oh, God. Everyone's suggesting the horrible black ships. Might be a little delayed. It seems so. So I am... isn't Alistair on Toxic? I think he is.
And it's him,
Yeah.
Derry. Oh, God, the Derry told me everybody that was on the team, and I completely forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I can find it.
Alright, so still this way, will you save the stream to watch later? It'll actually automatically be saved to be later, and then also I will make sure to clip every single match so that every single match to actually, so you can watch specific ones and go through everything that you want to watch later and see the wins, see the losses. I've got everything prepped and ready, and I've got 0 hours of sleep this weekend to do it, so let's do it. So, okay, it seems like Toxic is still waning themselves from Shipface. So Shipface is the home team, so we'll have to just wait. Hope everyone's having a great night. Of course, sorry, not much we can do. I'll put the music back on. It's like, okay, let me restart the song, because you can never start.
Mariah Carey on All I Want for Christmas?
Do I want to get striked? Yep. It's got the white, what will be many epic streams. Yes, yes. There will be a lot of streams. There'll be a lot of videos popping up this weekend. Make sure to join the Discord. Make sure to join YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. I stream on all of them, so you can watch exactly how you want to. And also, make sure to drop over to Pigbay's YouTube. Absolutely amazing content. Much better than mine, in my opinion. I just pump out content.
What? I gotta fix the antlers, guys.
Yeah, he's got to fix the antlers. So, all right, yeah.
No, it's floppy. Oh well. That's
Yep. So we
sad
actually,
end.
I almost want to say we might have a bye. We might have a team that's not coming. I'm just gonna do still waiting. Yep. War canoe just needs a smoke or two. Even level 1 would be fine. No, that'd be broke. That'd be broke. War canoe's perfectly fine. It's just you have to know how to play the needle and assassinate people. Who's in the moose costume? That is a reindeer, and that is Pigbay.
Moose.
Yeah. Obviously, Piranha needs to get out into nature to actually understand that that's a reindeer. Because if you've ever seen a moose, you've seen a moose.
Huge.
Yeah.
Like I've seen one once in person, and it was massive.
Oh yeah.
And terrifying.
Yep. I was actually at a airsoft tournament once, and basically we were just shooting, just having so much fun up at Uinta National Forest and such, and just out of the random, all of a sudden this family just walked through a moose out. I want to say I was 50 meters away. Of course, I was a sniper, but oh my god, no, never screwing with those things.
Yeah, you didn't shoot it, did you?
Oh no, we had a ceasefire and everyone just stopped as we just watched these things just walk by, and we were like, we understand we are nothing to you.
It was like that moment in Jurassic Park. The freaking bronchiosaurs just going by.
Oh yeah. So I have a feeling we actually have a bye. So we are still waiting. I'm still waiting also for any information from the admins on this, so we will try to figure it out.
Do we know what team?
Yeah, so it's Shipface versus Toxic, and right now we're in communication with Toxic Inc. So Shipface seems to maybe be MI6 or MI8, MI, whatever. Not KA. Away from keyboard, AFK. There we go.
Yeah.
I can remember.
That's what the kids are saying nowadays, right?
Trust me, when I literally had someone being like, hey, everyone should do like claps in chat. I was like, I thought it was poggers, but then someone else replied to me that was like a 3-year-old thing. So it's like, I'm just that old. I'm just that old.
That's what I remember.
Yep. I'll go stream the tournament for Yep. Guns, you need a res nose.
Nope. Alright, so he's talking to me. Because,
shoot, we got it.
In the Navy. Oh, we good?
Yeah, so let me quickly... Oh, I gotta move to this. And then invite you.
Good. Got it. Readying up.
I'm just waiting for you to join in. Oh, you're on the team, dude. Pop out.
Oh. Boom.
There we go. Okay, let's go in. Let's go in. We've got Shipface versus Toxic, if I've got the teams right.
Minnow.
Or is this FIR versus Syndicate? Did we skip the...
Yeah, this might be another team, man.
Yeah, this might be. They might have pushed us up. So... Okay, we're actually just going in. We're just going in. See on the flip side, Pigbay. Okay, so no absolute covers. So we've got Yoho versus Yoho. we got some fun gameplay here. Let's see how this goes. Do we have anything? We really have Hindenburg, Venezia, Daring. Let's remove the music really quickly there. From what I could tell, we don't have really anything that surprises us from what we currently have. Let's check the free view. We do have a Smolensk with Man of War in it over here. as we can watch and see the entire setup, we do have a Vermont, we have Strider and a Moskva, and we've got a Yamato over here. So we definitely have a good balance. We have 2, 3, 2, and then on the opposite side, we once again only running that one daring, which is kind of an interesting strat. We'll see if that pays off again. Last time it didn't. Over here, once again, we got Epicenter, so we got a Venezia, which, of course, when you only have one daring, kind of loses its power over here. But, actually, never mind. It doesn't lose power because actually it's on the ship. Okay, I cannot talk today. Let me restart that and such. But on the B side, we've got 2 battleships, 4 cruisers once again, but of more of a variety, less of Worcesters and a Venezia and a Hindenburg with a daring. Let's pop this up. We obviously this is Epicenter, so we are definitely looking at taking caps, putting themselves in positions to cover themselves. Especially with this map, you're going to have a lot of island play early on, so we will see exactly how they look. It looks like the Northern Yoho team will absolutely be holding themselves in the sea cap, trying to maybe take the middle one. I'm not really sure here. We definitely have Sinestro launching off some area of denial torps, just trying to get them out there, trying to make the enemy team think and such. But we definitely, it looks like, I'm not gonna lie, looks like we have 2 turtle strats meeting each other. So this is all about who can land the better shots, who can focus fire better, and where that RNG ends up being, especially when you have a Vermont that it definitely can land some alpha, but can it survive getting targeted? Can it do everything like that? We definitely do have Man of War smoking up in the Smolensk, and we do have the middle cap absolutely taken. Once again, these area of denial torps are going to be pretty powerful in a turtle strategy because they're going to keep the enemy thinking, keep the enemy moving around, trying to really reevaluate, maybe also keeping the amount of guns that they have on target less. So we shall see, and sometimes you might get some damage like this Hindenburg right here, or Hindenburg. We're going to call it that from now on, I guess. But as you can tell right here, we just have a lot of island play, a lot of just sit here, try to hold the caps, especially from the first game. Caps are important, but with Epicenter, it's very much a situational, how can you do that versus not. They do have the middle cap with the southern team versus the northern team having the top cap. So right now the middle cap is in contention. We do have Sinestro and Kriegsmarine going at it with a little bit of challenge there. Absolutely not wanting to actually make their move yet with the daring on here. Trying to keep that there, keep the push on there. Sinestro seems to be actually pushing right here. Does have backup from a Smolensk and a Minotaur with sync. So that should be an interesting, see how that looks when, especially you've got so much firepower concentrated in one area right here. This is exactly where these area of denial torps can kind of play a role in winning the game eventually, but we will see if that actually pays off. So right here, of course, Neo making a break, kind of just sitting there, not actually having any challengers, so just absolutely sending off torps left and right. Over here we got Sinestro and Kriegsmarine. Sinestro is doing a decent job, but not overall winning that fight. Definitely needs some more assistance over here. We do have Man of War in the Smolensk getting what looks to be focus fired right now. So we'll see how long that Smolensk lives over here. Once again, Neo is absolutely sending area of denial torps, trying to make people think, trying to get them away from firing their guns and get them focused on dodging rather than shooting. Right here, we do have a like all the ships are in one single area. We do have a good spread down here of different types of ships, but what they really need to do is really pressure it and get one person out. You need to break the turtle by focus fire, not by doing anything else. Next thing you can do is buy a lot of torps. This is where a Somers instead of a Gearing would absolutely be hilarious because you could just literally flood the area with torps. But a Gearing can do a pretty good job. We do have Kriegsmarine looking like he wants to poke the bear again with Sinestro over here. Definitely a slug match, if I don't say myself. The Vermont not firing right now behind an island. Problem with the Vermont is it's DPM, or it's DP, even its damage per game sucks if you don't keep it firing. But that Hindi just took a massive hit. So we'll see if Odin goes down on there, but we definitely have the Venezia showing its strength of being able to kind of cover up people, cover up itself, keep a little bit more alive. Sinestro ends up taking out Kriegsmarine. Unfortunately, I missed that, but that was a very, very good play, probably with guns and using the sonar. So now the two DDs can start breaking this turtle. So you got a minute left. All you have to do now, and realistically what they exactly are doing right now, is hold the caps. Keep those steady. You don't necessarily need to kill them. Sometimes it's all about just staying alive. Man of War is definitely staying out there pretty far, along with Neo absolutely just sending out torps just up into that general cap area. As you can see, Sinestro is firing on some certain enemies, especially it's like Strostop, absolutely trying to get set afire. So just trying to do that. But right now we do have cap control, 200 points extra. So in reality, they could just sit back and relax, just slug it out. Odin goes down, probably confirming the win right there. And it looks like the Venezia is trying to hunt down Sinestro, but we do have Man of War pushing on that. That's a very dangerous ship against those two styles of ships, but it doesn't have any support with it. And that's the problem with it. And you can see Sinestro absolutely employing, hey, send off some torps, but don't send off all 10 in a particular direction. And right there, Stormrunner is taken down by Sinestro. Sinestro, great job on those right there. Absolutely doing it great. But you can see a turtle strat versus, I want to say, a wide turtle strat. I'm betting Pigbay's got a better term for that than what I have. But of course, we are seeing the DDs having additional ones, breaking up and eventually winning those games with doing that. And we do have a win from that. Nice job and nice plays. Very slow game, but that's what a turtle strat is. Pigbay, let's hear your awesome recap on that, because of course that was just a turtle strat.
So that all came, it was two turtle strats, but one team brought two DDs where they were able to go in, hold the caps early, and then the other team had to fight to try to get those caps back. You know, you even saw the Yamato try to push in a little bit, but then some torps came and he was like, nah, I'm not doing that. So yeah, the 2 DD versus 1 DD is hard for that one guy to contest two other stealthy DDs. You know, that's just how it is. That's the nature of the beast. So if you're gonna run that, I mean, your team has to kind of, you know, they're kind of forcing them to push in a little more, and this, I just don't like it. Let's see, where else? I'm looking at my notes. Sorry. So that lone DD was also taken down by daring guns and also focus fire from the cruisers. I was watching that go down. So that's how he went down. And then I also like that I saw the daring not bet the farm on those torps, because that is something we saw a lot with the Jervises in Rulers Wave 8. Everybody just betting the farm on those single fire torps, but we didn't see that. We saw aerial denial, and I like that.
Yep.
But good match.
Yeah, it definitely was a battle of attrition when you're playing Epicenter. A lot of times they turn into those turtle games, so definitely a thing that's interesting. So looks like we already have another. I'm betting Pigbay, you out of that?
Yeah, I'm out of it. I'm ready.
Okay. So let's get you in here, and it looks like we are already ready. Alistair's already ready. So this is, it looks like we just watched round 3, but actually it's round 2 on this one. So let's go back to this. Yeah, whatever. It's okay. Yep. So I believe this is Shipface versus Toxic Inc. So hopefully we're in this. Yep.
Ooh, a Yu Yang?
Yeah, there is a Yu Yang. That's going to be kind of an interesting pick.
Actually.
Yep, we do have some Des Moines, so we definitely have some different picks there, which is, in my opinion, probably a better pick, and I think we'd probably agree than the Worcester. Puerto Rico, Minotaur.
Yeah.
Definitely things, but we are seeing the Yamato. We are seeing another Grosser first.
Yeah.
So we are just waiting for the game to start. Yeah, great gameplay from Sinestro. Absolutely, the last game, that was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, he took a beating early, but, well, it wasn't really a beating. It was kind of like even trades. Like, no one was really coming up on top.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, he just kind of played it cool. He didn't try to get too greedy once, you know, he hid behind that island and just kind of waited. So, good on him.
let's see. I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting this all right so we can actually... Yeah, okay, so this is round 2. So this is Shipface versus Toxic. Last one was FIR versus Syndicate. So, okay, let's do this. This is how tournaments happen. It's just how it goes. It is. So let's see. Let's go in. Pigbay seeing the flip side on that. Now, what we have here is a very interesting setup because we do have now 3 DDs versus a typical 2-3-2 setup. So let's see exactly how this goes. When you do have 2 Des Moines, you are bringing a lot of support, especially if you've got Kincaid on it. So let's see exactly how that goes. So let's go into this. Bop out of that, and let's go in. So, of course, we got the 3 DDs. We have a Daring Z52 and a Yu Yang. It's a lot of different skills and a lot of firepower. They're making a very good wolf pack over here. We do have a Shukashima, which is definitely an interesting pick, with a Grosser Kerr first. So we shall see if that pays off, along with, it seems like a Des Moines breaking off over on that side. On the other side, we've got a Yu Yang and a Daring making their push immediately, trying to contest the caps, going in, and that's going to be a dangerous combo because once again you have radar and you have sonar on there. Over here we got a Puerto Rico and a Minotaur. Minotaur gives a lot of sonar, but Puerto Rico has the radar and the big guns, so hopefully that works out, along with Grayish Beard over here in the Des Moines, and then 2 Yamatos, which is pretty much, I'd probably say is considered the meta pick, but of course not always. And then we will go up to the top view. Let's see exactly where the first engagements start to happen, which will probably be from the DDs, but as we can tell up here, we definitely have some control of the map up here from Toxic, and then down here we've got Shipfaced trying to take mid, and it seems like they have successfully taken mid. We got the Daring once again starting off the area of denial torps, but this doesn't seem like a turtle strat. We are seeing them split apart, whereas up here we are already seeing Toxic immediately start to put the turtle strat in, but they're immediately starting to focus fire. This is where the turtle can be dangerous. So if you spread too far apart and only have one thing, the turtle can hold out long enough to take out one flank, then to just flip on a dime and turn. You can see the area of denial torps absolutely coming in. Looks like we got some misses here on those torpedoes. Probably a visual bug there, probably from my part right here, but we definitely have Daring sitting right up there, smoking up in the Yu Yang, absolutely able to check anyone that comes up in there. We do have 2 caps, 2-1 cap, with, of course, Shipface in the lead with the 2 caps in the middle and the center cap. So right here we are seeing 6 BRX take some massive hits. This is once again showing the turtle can be done, but you got to break the turtle. We've got Ghazi sending torps up in order to break that that part over there, that extension, and we do have Need going over here, trying to go on the other side. Now, of course, this is a Des Moines. Torpedoes don't really bother it too much just because it can dodge and weave and spot them pretty easily. So right here, Alistair is making a move on broadside, but let's see exactly where they're moving. They definitely have 2 DDs on each flank, pushing and trying to make their move. The Goober was caught out, it seems, from that position, but those torps will miss. Once again, this is betting your farm on those torps. You probably want to do more area of denial torps at this level of play and hit 1 or 2 rather than miss your entire load of torpedoes. So Derry is making a move on the other side, which will be a very decisive victory. They are starting to flip the center cap up into Toxic's favor, but can they actually do that with the 3 DDs that, of course, they can keep on bobbing and weaving, going back and forth and making sure that they can make use of that, while we do have some push from down here from just a single Daring, which is, of course, taking Liechtenstein, the Gerberker first, and 6 BRX out of the game, really, and Abyss. So now you can definitely see this turtle moving forward from up here. We've got Derry taking it kind of safe over here. I think he probably needs to be pushing up a little bit quicker over here, but we do still have the center cap. They have lost that outside cap that they were holding for so long, so they are able to hold that. But once again, you got a Daring holding up almost 4 players right here with Abyss. It looks to be disengaging and helping out the other side of the team. Darius moving up on the other side. Right here we can definitely see just a simple turtle strat. Keep a good selection of enemies. Looks like, I think, is Alistair backwards? Yeah, he is. Okay, we'll just ignore that. But we definitely have a very wide breadth of ships right here, not in really good shape. So let's see exactly how this goes. Derry looks to be making their move. We do have 2 caps in Toxic's favor, which hopefully will help kind of fix that cap problem that they have right now with the cap points. Right here, Ghazi's sending out the torpedoes, but I'm not going to lie, I don't know where they were aiming. Once again, this is one problem with the Daring is those single fire torpedoes. If you're not using them right, you're going to miss something. And right now it's all about keeping guns off target because that's what a turtle's going to have. And unfortunately, you can definitely see this is definitely not going the way they want to in terms of health. Right there, Derry just took down Trumpeter and such. So, of course, right now they're down 1. But, of course, if we go at the ship face still has the count. They still have the caps with a minute left. If they can kill 1 person or something like that, they can do that. Or if they can regain the caps to win, they can still win this, even with how forcefully Toxic has been pushing. But right now, where they've got 3 ships that are less than 50% health. This is a very dangerous position, but they need to make a move now and make a significant move in order to protect themselves. We got Derry up here absolutely getting probably ready to launch additional torps, but we do have a Daring up north from Ghazi coming down to hopefully confront that, but they did retake the cap. 6 BRX just goes down, so therefore now Toxic is in favor on that to win this game, and they are now starting to take the middle cap, but they are starting to whittle down. Alistair needs to back out, disengage, cloak up. Derry needs to make sure they don't go down, but unfortunately it looks like they might have been caught out the right time. A Daring and a Yu Yang versus Yu Yang, that definitely is a very dangerous combo. But now with 2 caps kind of pushing, this is definitely getting to a close game, but it looks like Shipface right now will just have held the caps better than Toxic. So let's see exactly how this plays out further. We do have a few ships that are very low health. If they can definitely use that turtle focus of being able to hit a target. Well, there goes Nestre. If I totally saw your names, but the Grosser Kerfer is just going down, absolutely doing the Fukushima, taking a lot of damage right at the last moment. Toxic absolutely showing that sometimes you can just come back without the caps and beat it. That was awesome. Amazing play from all of them, using their turtle strat in order to focus their firepower. Pigbay, let's hear what you have to say. That was amazing.
All right. The last moment there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Gotta keep All right, so even though they had 3 DDs to 2, I would say that, what is it? It's Toxic and Syndicate.
Yeah.
Syndicate.
Toxic and Shipface.
Shipface.
Yeah.
Shipface held the caps for a majority of that time. They were always positive. I think the change happened when they focused on need. All right, there was 4 ships. He managed to pull 4 ships completely out of the caps. Like, they weren't even going to contest out of the cap.
Oh, yeah.
And that slowly allowed the turtle to move up an inch, you know. Getting some key torpedoes, getting some floods. There was fires going on. And getting that kill on that Fukushima on the very end. I wasn't sure if they were going to get it. It was just that close, so...
Oh, yeah. They confirmed it with that Grosser Curve first, but once again, it's showing that if you can't keep those torps, they pulled, especially with the Z-52, the Yu Yang, they could have been completely disrupting that turtle, like we've talked about in the past, is that if you can disrupt that turtle, you can prevent them from doing what they need to do. So that was a miss on that. So I am looking forward to seeing how that goes, and seeing exactly how people will start going against that turtle in the future. So we do, of course, have the next game going up. So, Pigbay, let me get you an invite.
Let me back out.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're backing out quick.
Sorry. You asked me for my commentary. I was just giving it, and I'm very animated.
I know, right?
In my hands.
Let's see, chat. How's everyone doing tonight? You can say rip for the small ones. Yo-ho, win 100%. Pretty much that was it, yeah.
You see someone asked if you could remove the chat from the screen.
Yes,
so
I'll make sure that happens. So we'll be going in. Please tell me you've got... Are you ready? Okay, you're in. Perfect. All right, so let's do this live stream, and I will completely remove the chat box. And actually, let's just remove the chat event list so you can see everything. Of course, this event is about me. This is about Rulers of the Wave. We got to give some shout-outs to the people there. Frozen, 1080. Y'all guys are awesome. I'm betting I'm missing a few other people, but y'all are great. And, of course, shout out to Pigbay for joining me tonight and helping me deal with all this stuff. So, from what we can tell from the team here, realistically, Fukushima, Venezia, Yamato, Z52, Stalingrad. We got definitely have a Stalingrad. Really kind of, I'd say, a standard setup besides the Fukushima, which is the secondary pick, I think, for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, right, and I believe
that was
this...
such a good game. I'm sorry, I was looking at it again because, it's on delay, and I was like, bro, that ending.
Yep, definitely. So we have DD versus SEAL Team 6. Let's go into it. Let's do this. Hopefully everyone's having a great night tonight. This has been a blast, and yeah, let's do this. So realistically, we got a 3-2-2 versus a 2-3-2. So let's see how this goes with everything. Or actually, sorry, let me correct myself. My bad. We actually have 3 DDs on each side. So we will see this might be a very hyper-aggressive game, but as we can tell, we definitely have some amazing players right here on the blue side. On the red side over here, we definitely have Frozen over here, so shout out to him. But first, let's check out, we definitely have the Stalingrad, which definitely is a very strong pick, but we'll see if that lack of support hurts them or not. And then up here, we definitely do have the Daring, Venezia, and a Z52 moving into middle. So let's kind of bop up to top view over here. So right now, we definitely do have an engagement at A and C. Seems like B is pretty much being given to the Northern Red team. Right here, we are going to have some congestion, but we do have, once again, some area of denial torps. Just by the time that you reload, you're already going to be reloaded by the time that you need them early on in this game. So right now, just send them out. You might hit them. So right here, we definitely looks like we have Frozen versus RC absolutely shooting at each other. Now, of course, they both have sonar, so they're not going to be able to spot each other in smoke. So this is all about who can fire better in smoke down here. Up at B, it looks like GG is absolutely just trying to hold the cap from the Daring up here. But let's see if Schiller can get this. Lands 1 torp in the Venezia, but that's not really that much with HQ. And hopefully the Venezia pushing in with that Z52 up there. So unfortunately, it looks like Frozen is going to have to leave C in that situation. That Z52 or RC is definitely pulling away. They have C. Don't worry about it. Heal up. You've definitely taken a few hits. Moscow's taken a good amount of hits from this turtle right here. So 2 Yamatos and a Stalingrad, probably absolutely talking on voice chat, focusing on that fire, saying exactly who they're going to fire from with the Stalingrad's DPM, with the Yamato's absolute crushing firepower. These are going to hit hard and hit very well. So we definitely have that. Now we do have 2 caps with GG and the Daring in the middle with Manny, but we definitely have a Venezia coming up this way that's going to push that Daring out of there. The Venezia is a very strong ship against DDs, and not too strong against other ships, but it definitely has that main strength. And we'll see down here, we have a Yamato Venezia in the middle, just kind of out in the open, which definitely needs to be in a different position in my opinion. But we do have Fukushima and Moskva over here pushing, but we do have some caps starting to flip because we now have the DDs kind of moving around. Now, all these DDs are in one single location while this team is very spread out. So we're going to see exactly how this plays out. We do not have really too many turtle strats in my opinion. We definitely have 2 teams that are spread out, actively focusing exactly on different flanks. So we shall see exactly how it goes. Right here, once again, we got some area of denial torps. Keep them thinking, keep them doing. But we do also have Frozen that's over here with the Moscow, which is a very dangerous ship for the Z52. It's got enough armor, and the Z52 can take those entire hits. Well, maybe, are we going to see this? Schiller? Looks like we might have a setup right here to go after GG right here. We got Daring right behind. They are making a move on GG. Can they do this? Does GG have everything ready and set to push on them? Ooh, right there. That's some nice hits. Let's see. You're going to see some guns here. It's half health. Come on, finish them off, Schiller. Finish them off. You're not getting them. I don't know why Manny didn't go around the other side to absolutely push on them in order to take out a DD, because going one DD down means you've got more. Chris is up here absolutely healing. Down here, Frozen is just mucking with Argo, it seems like. Just having their fun up here. But once again, they are holding the caps with 2 caps to 1. So let's see exactly how this rolls out. We are seeing some long-range fire trying to come from, we will see exactly how that Venezia sitting up over there. That Venezia needs to get into battle, but we are seeing the General Stalingrad Yamato moving in, letting their health to be focused. Now, of course, we are seeing Daring spreads out. This is exactly kind of how you actually want to spread your torps. So you want to kind of do a little bit of a wave, a little bit of effect. So you actually do end up hitting a few. I don't know if we're actually going to see them hit. Probably not big enough, but still, it's better than a complete stream where it's a lot easier. We got Venezia moving down here and making that move. Schiller is exposed. Let's see if they can get out of there, along with the Moscow pushing on Frozen, if I can talk today. But let's see. Does Frozen monopolize on this situation? A Moskva close range like this is very dangerous, but it's a very easy target as well. There goes Argo down on that situation, absolutely confirming C right there, but we do have a Venezia moving into that situation, and a Fukushima backup, but a Fukushima that's very weak. So we shall see right here. We've got 4 people moving here. We've, of course, Area of Denial Torps going out from the Daring, absolutely making people think. That's all you want to do is, make them lower their DPM. And, of course, he's got a Venezia backup using those that amazing sap shell that they have, pushing on them. We've got 2 DDs that obviously I really want to see what their I wish I could see what they were torpedoes in. And Yamato takes out the Fukushima out at that range. Nice work on focusing on that Donitz. We've got definitely some pushing, but of course they are still trying to do some divisionary torps. This is very good. This is actually something that Pigbay talked about with the Z52, is that it has a really good reload on the torps. And of course we definitely have a straight line almost straight line on the Daring going into this massive cluster of ships. It looks like we have Stalingrad just sitting out there, not really worrying, but we got 3 caps. This is rough, and Yamato is a very tanky ship, absolutely dodging that stream of torpedoes. Once again, that's the reason why you don't do that. But looks like GG might have pushed a little too far, and the Venezia catches them off guard. Good job, Endogenic. Down over here, Frozen Warrior is definitely pushing on the Venezia. That's a very dangerous position for a Z52. But actually, amazing job on pushing there. We are seeing them start to kind of spread out, create a wall right here at A and B, and you have the ringer that is Frozen just sitting out over there. Great work on that position. Stalingrad is starting to re-engage. They've got to really choose their target well. They are at a low health. They're a very big target, but their firepower is invaluable. But holding 3 caps and pushing on those caps and playing it well, that was game right there. Good job. That was quick. At least it felt quick. That was a lot. So
full match.
Full match. Yeah, definitely.
All right. So Frozen played that awesome. He capitalized on the DD leaving that cap, going into B, because they had essentially 3 DDs. That's what, AU South. I'm going to call them AU South. Had 3 DDs into B, and they just left C completely open. And he's like, well, I'll just take it. And then he played right around the Rosie with the Mosfa.
Funnier thing is he only did 48,000 damage comparatively to Donitz, which did 92. The Stalingrad, which did 72, just confirming the Wrecking Ball, beating the other Yamato. So Frozen Warrior just absolutely was just like, hey, focus me, and the team did. So that was amazing job from him.
Well, not just that, he also took the cap and held on to it because that Mosfa Argo went to try to get him, but he had 0 backup. I would have liked to have seen either the Venezia go in with him or even Edvin in the Shiki just to force that cap to change because they had numerical advantage. Because remember, it was only 1 DD, but he was able to hold it by himself.
Oh yeah.
I mean I'll clap to that.
Yep.
I'll clap to that.
No, but unfortunately, that Fukushima just didn't have enough health and enough staying power to. Unfortunately, they got hit way too much. That the moment that they were like, "Hey, I can go take C and help actually push on that," he didn't have enough health to actually take on the Yamatos, which immediately were like, hey, look, a low health Fukushima. Don't mind if I do.
I was watching for a while. He was at like 75% health when I was like, man, he should probably push into there and try to like force this DD out of that cap, just by forcing it to change. But no, I mean, they just took their sweet time trying to do it. And
Yep.
then when Venezia decided to go in, it was already too late. Mosso got hit with all those torps, and it was the same situation again. A 1v1 in a cap with a giant island to hide around.
Oh, yeah.
So,
No, Frozen played that
good job,
perfectly. And, of course, the Stalingrad played perfectly, making sure managing the health out the bat up there. And then, of course, the Venezia played that well on their team, on the red team. Absolutely holding out in the great ways situation in order to use those sap shells to the most importance. And also just the alpha of those 203s. So we will see what happens next. We, of course, are waiting for the next round, which right now is about to come up in about 4 minutes. So we are still holding out. Hopefully they'll create the team soon. But of course, let's kind of go over to our tier maker for a little second there, Pigbay. Anything you're wanting to change?
I mean, we've seen more GKs than I thought we would, but
That's true.
we've also seen more minnows, and you wanted to put it in situational. I'm just saying.
It's still in second pick. I know. I'm being proven wrong. And I'll be okay with that because Minnow is a strong pick, but we haven't seen it win many games.
But for BBE wise, I mean, besides GK, Yamis, Shikis. I mean, we haven't seen any Montanas, and we said that was second pick. So
Yep. So we will see.
I'm surprised, honestly, because I love the Montana, especially after the changes. It's really good.
Oh yeah, it definitely is. So that was intense cap control. It definitely was. Let's see, clutch hits on the GK. I think that's an old game. So, but I'm hoping that the removal of chat makes sense. So we just have a few more minutes. But of course, I think we were fairly right on our situation.
Yeah.
But of course,
we're pretty good, especially with the Venezias. Like, at first you would think, oh, Venezias, there's probably better cruisers out there, but they're out there and they're doing good. That AP is no joke. That SAP deletes DDs.
Oh yeah, and I think also a lot of especially with the Stalingrad, we're definitely seeing those because of just the amount of firepower they bring. Where the Venezia brings situational firepower, but no real support elements, but ways to stay alive that can be really kind of clutch. So, and also some really trollish torpedoes. Like the Venezia's torpedoes are just really weirdly strong.
Yeah, but these have been some good games.
Oh yeah, definitely some good games. So next up we have Till Fortam and versus Syndicate. So Tilt 4M. That's what it is. Sorry, I cannot speak. I guess. So we will just wait. Hopefully everyone is enjoying tonight, and I'll bump the music again too. But yeah, man.
I think at the end of this, we got to do a match of the day. What match really got us to the edge of our seats, and I think we know which one it is so far.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna say that there is one that definitely is calling, but definitely in chat, let us know what's your favorite so far. Where are you going? Are you enjoying this? And hopefully everyone's having a great Friday night. I think we are definitely, and especially with reindeer and onesies. So come on.
You gotta have fun with the guys. Gotta have fun with them. Get the ears back or those antlers.
Oh yeah. So
have you got any messages from the mods?
they're just I just literally said I'm waiting for Tilt. So we will.
I meant like about the onesies because they didn't expect the onesies.
No, I don't think they did either. But I have not gotten anything yet. But of course, there's a bunch of ask the mod situations right now. So I'm just like, what are they talking about? But I don't want to leave our little call. We have everything set up.
I know. It's like set up perfectly.
Yep, everything's running great. I hope everyone is enjoying and watching. So, yeah, man, it's fun. But let's see. Let's see how this goes. We're just waiting for Tilt and Syndicate. In about a minute, they should be sending us the invites. So we shall see. Sly Pigbay, awesome job, guys, after the afternoon. Yeah, I think I'm talking right. Awesome job, guys, with the after game analysis and announcing. Get ready for the memes about the tier 10 or tier list PBS. The video was out Thursday. Come on, if the memes were already created yet, are they fresh? But if
Are they
anyone wants to
funny,
see
though?
the exact list, I'll put it up here just so that y'all can see.
Yeah, it's just they're just gonna put on loop us saying hard pass on the GK. It's gonna be a loop of us just saying that.
Yep. And then each time the GK pops up, pretty much. Yep. I feel like we've been generally right. I'm waiting for an Ohio to pop up, but they're pretty rare. And
not that many people have them.
we did see a Vermont. I'm really wanting to see if a Somers comes out. That's what I want to see. And we both thought of that as a secret sleeper.
Yeah. Well, that's the main thing, man. The thing has the best detection. I mean, granted, you don't have the sonar, you know, like Daring or Z. I mean, I told you, though, Z and Daring are going to be the top picks. And what have we seen mostly?
We actually saw Yu Yang, too.
Well, yeah. I put that in situational.
Yeah.
I mean, Yu Yang has great guns. I mean, if you can get some shots onto any of the cruisers or battleships, you know, every little bit adds up. But that radar, man. Radar and smoke.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great combo.
Oh, yeah. It's a
But
very
I'm still
dangerous
surprised
combo.
at this helmet. We even saw Gearing. Gearing of all things.
That kind of makes sense, especially with the recent legendary module.
Yeah. All right.
Or legendary equipment. I think that definitely it fixes it and makes it a very viable torp boat. But it just doesn't have that volley of fire with its torpedoes. So,
I mean, even if the Summers torpedoes are slow, just, you know, sending out these big, massive, you know, walls of skill out. By walls of skill, I'm being sarcastic, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. But walls of making the enemy think, and that's really like one of those things.
Yeah.
That if you want to break a turtle, you need to make them think about other than shooting at someone, and you need to decrease their firepower. You need to decrease that, and we saw that out of ship face. They did a pretty decent job at it, and then all of a sudden they were pulled away to go focus on one DD down in the south. That all of a sudden, deleted their ability to actually keep that turtle from actually being effective. So.
And I think part of that too is when they chased that DD in the south, it took 4 ships completely out of the cap. I mean, I didn't see the need for 4 ships to leave the cap. There was none. That shouldn't have happened. That allowed the other team to start taking control of these caps and try to claw its way back. And at the end, it bit them in the behind.
Oh yeah, it did.
Language.
But we definitely are seeing the lack of 1D. Going 1DD is maybe too much. 2 DDs is fine, but 3 DDs might be a meta that we might not be seeing.
Maybe. I mean, with the 3 DDs, you're losing that cruiser potential. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
and the cruisers at this level, they can output damage. I mean, it's not like it's tier 7. No, these cruisers, there's some pretty heavy hitters out there. So.
Oh yeah, no, you got the Stalingrad, Moskva is another heavy hitter. Technically, even a Puerto Rico would be a heavy hitter.
We have seen Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So that's going to be on there on our little make fun of Sly and freaking PB memes.
Of course. But I really wouldn't say that it would have been as in the best position. I almost want to say a Moscow would have been better in every single one of those positions.
I would agree with that.
But that's also just, you're limited to one style of premium, so maybe they had that. So still waiting for that invite. Oh, there we go. We got it. Triple GGG L4 Tam. Move to that. Let's invite Pigbay over here. But let's switch over to the schedule. Of course, we've got Tilt 4 Tam versus Syndicate. Let's go into the game. So right here, bop out right here. Of course, we are waiting. We have Tilt right now up here. We've got Venezia, Yamato, Haragumo. Okay.
He ain't doing it. He's not doing it.
Yeah, if Demente does this, I'm going to be impressed. Yep. And of course, we got...
Bro, if you do it to spite me, I will be sad. I'm not going to do anything, really. I'm just going to be sad about it.
If they've got something, because they do have a Smolensk and Haragumo would be an insane combo. You couldn't hit that in the smoke. The amount of volley of fire, you couldn't keep it. Wait.
G, go to Thunder. Do it.
But we definitely, seemingly, we have 2 Yamatos, 2 Venezias, which is definitely hedging on, I think, not enough support, but we shall see.
Not enough support. but I guess they want to go for some heavy damage.
Red Gaming's comment. That's hilarious. No Somers yet. Yeah, no Somers yet, which is a surprise. But it's not for everyone. Like, it's definitely not. So we definitely do have Syndicate making the fill-in right now. So I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for a Thunderer to pop up because it is actually pretty solid, but only in certain situations.
Yeah.
So I hope everyone is enjoying the stream and such. Of course, we are doing coverage all weekend. Make sure like, follow, subscribe on any platform you want: YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and also don't forget to give Pigbay some love on his channel on YouTube. It's just Pigbay.
Hey.
He's an awesome guy, giving us the post game analysis. That's not yeah.
And at random BS and through between matches.
Hey, that's exactly what these streams are for. This is just the fun. We are just having this right now. What is going on here? We shall see. Maybe Syndicate's not okay. We'll find out. What I really want to see is exactly how the match is going. Okay, so while we're in here, let me just ready up and let's actually see how the teams are doing. So we can actually go back over here to full face because we're still waiting for everything. I don't know if you have the tournament up, Pigbay, but right now we have infinite range, L4 Tam, and Tilt 4 with 9 points apiece. Let me actually just blow this up for the stream right here. Boom, right, a little bit down. There we go. Perfect. So hopefully y'all can read it right now. So of course we definitely have 3 teams right now: L4 G Tam, Tilt 4, obviously. Both of them going in there with Rage right there with 3 wins. Peglegged Pirates with 2 wins. Syndicate with 2 wins. Steel Team 6. I'm lost. The lost team. Not going to slaughter it. Friendship is Retirement and Toxic Inc. Both with, or all of them with 2 wins apiece. We got Buccaneers Battalion, Rage, and the Bye team, of course, because one team backed out at the last moment, which, of course, have only 1 win apiece. So, or have no wins, with Drunken Deckheads being the only one with Shitface with 1 win. So, but we definitely have a full round robin going tonight. So we shall see. 33% played.
So that team that you're trying to pronounce is Los Olvidados.
Thank you.
Forgotten.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've just
No, you're good. Just you can call them the Forgotten then. That's what I'm here for.
Is it the Forgotten?
Yeah, that's what it means.
Oh, okay.
Forgotten.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is why you don't go to American schools. They don't teach you anything. I still remember learning what 0 actually meant in college, and that taught me so much more about math than I ever thought. So, we'll find out. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm a programmer. That's why it actually matters. So.
Yeah, but I was like, you know what? School's not for me. Decided that when I was 18 and joined the military. That's what I did.
You know,
I did and still doing.
We actually had I feel really bad because the guy was really cool. He was, but ROTC person at my school, which was a trade school for programming, basically had a 2.5-year degree, instant done with programming. Pretty much you graduated with a damn good paying job. So, but the funny thing was the ROTC person we were all forced to take, or not forced, but we were all required for our degree to take an IQ test, and he got a 99 and thought that he was one of the best. I was like, oh, sweet child.
Poor soul.
But at the same time, not the lowest in the class, so I gotta give him that.
Yeah. At least there's that, you know?
Yeah. Nope. Our stream game, I think sorry, 1 second.
I want to see someone play the Goliath or Kremlin the spider.
It's okay. I'm still waiting for everyone to subscribe and get me to 500 subs, and now I have to play what's now called the Sly Pan.
It's the slap pan. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited for that.
Oh man, what did I get myself into doing this thing? This pandemic hobby that turned out into something kind of good. What did I do? How did
Yeah. Now you gotta learn carriers.
Oh, someone actually suggested that it's like if I get up to 1,000, I have to do 1,000 games in the Haikuryu, and I'm like, I am not damning some like the teams to how bad of a carrier I am playing. So, oh, let's see. With YouTubes, we don't have time to watch
Soulfire.
Pigbay. I try since I'm a subscriber. Soulfire, you are. Oh, yeah, let's go Hargumo. Hargumo? Actually, we actually have a Grozavoy for some odd reason in the group.
Because they saw our video and they're like, oh, what's every ship that they said was benched? Well, that's what we're playing. That's our whole team, guys.
That would be so much
Every
fun if one of the teams in like the last like the win 5, they've like already won 2, just like clearly winning it, and then on one of them they're like, we're gonna take that tier list and just run with it.
We're like, oh, they said GK wasn't good? Pat. Alright.
Yeah, I don't know what is going on with this, but let's go over to this. So we're waiting on Syndicate, which of course we did have a problem with team 3. Like there was some kind of junctioning with that. So let's just see.
Pull it up. It said no team buy. I don't know. In Pacific Division.
Yeah, one team backed out on that last little bit. So. I think we might. For some other reason, we're on the neighbors map, right? Yeah.
Well, no, the one that has us on is Cage. Cage domination. Wow, what's going on?
It seems okay. 1 second. 1 second. I gotta cancel out. Let's see if there's another group that's actually wanting us.
Okay, I'm backing out too.
Oh, yep. Shoot. They invited us early. Oh, where's Pigbay? Where are you?
I'm right here.
Too many people are on. Shoot. Alright, round 5. Let's actually do this. So we are ready. We're going right in. Live stream. Pop it up. So right here, we definitely have 2 Z52s, Moscow, Venezia, Fukushima, Yamato. We have once again the 3 DD situation, along with 2 DDs, 3 cruisers, and 2 Yamatos. So once again, Yamato, Fukushima combo, definitely showing this. Any pre-thoughts on this, Pigbay?
Sorry, I muted myself too soon. Well, the match is starting now, so
Yeah, let's go.
I'll get back to you on that.
Definitely. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, we're in game right here. Let's move around. Of course, we got Big Hihi and Shriller on this side, along with Fukushima, Venezia, Odin's with the Yamato, with Z52 and Daring over at A side. Let's go over on to this side. Pop over here where we've got L4 on this side versus Syndicate, Big Tuna, and Maki absolutely going and challenging A. Looks like the Stalingrad and the Yamato are going back over to support A, while El Puko out of L4 Tam is definitely playing the mid, it seems like, where Gypsy and Solomon are just basically giving up on C. Looks like they are just absolutely doing it, where we've got A absolutely pushed up. Let's go into the top view right here. Over at A, we've got Makio and we've got RC absolutely pushing at each other. Let's see how this goes between Syndicate in the south and L4 Tam in the north. Let's see exactly how they're going to push. It looks like we got a Daring pushing on the Worcester. Maybe we might actually see a clutch play over here while we have a bit of once again, a turtle right here. Down here, well, we've got a spread out turtle. We got a Moskva and the Yamato right up here, along with Buzo and the Stalingrad with Rat. I'm just going to go Rat. I don't like that. But of course, that Darien is playing a very dangerous game with that Worcester right there. But if they can play it right, that might be a very interesting time. Right now, more hits on Syndicate's side right now that are being landed, with the Venezia absolutely getting hit right here. We got the Daring playing a sneaky game right here. We got a lot of firepower, but we do actually have now the lines being drawn with BC or B and A versus C. We do have some contention with RC, but we are seeing a line being drawn right here and a line being drawn right here. But we do have a rogue runner right here, absolutely coming in with Manny. Looks like Bozo, that is a very nice call, absolutely hiding in the back right there, hitting Bozo right there. It is a good amount of damage, not enough to do a kill shot, but now that they know Manny's right there, this Worcester and Stalingrad need to be worried about that. We got Divisionary Torps, or we got Area of Denial Torps coming out of Venezia, running away, because of course it's not going to handle up against the Stalingrad and Worcester. But the Stalingrad is definitely pushing on the two battleships. That's very dangerous with RC absolutely trying to hold up the heel. We do have Shriller coming up around here with Solomon and the Moscow with Gypsy right here. And we have the Yamato over here. We got the Area Denial Torps right here. So, of course, Shriller does not have torpedoes ready. Whereas right here, Mako is absolutely coming over here against the Daring and going to smoke up. But these are two sonar DDs going against each other, and smoke DDs, because of course one's got fuel smoke, one's got regular smoke, so we will see exactly how they go. But of course, Area of Denial, the Z-52 is going to have a lot more dangerous guns and torpedoes right there, while Manny has fired the torps. Got a straight line, maybe taking one, maybe taking two, taking none. Absolutely a great job over there, and that's just going to be a hunt from there. If the guns can perform well, the Z-52, the Daring's guns are no joke, but they definitely do not hold up over here. We've got Shriller and RC pushing on Solomon, pushing them out of B cap. Hopefully you're going to take it on, but both of them are very at low health, while we got Gypsy right here absolutely ready and waiting. With Moscow's secondaries are no joke. They will take it on right over here. While we're checking out over here, we got multiple little battles going on right here. See, there we go. Z-52 taking out Daring on that side, along with RC getting taken down by Gypsy. Gypsy's got to fall back, but unfortunately I believe that they are going to take too much damage at this point. So right here, we've got Solomon absolutely have been wrecked from that point. Gypsy's going down via the Venezia. Still absolutely a lot of firepower from there. We've got a Stalingrad absolutely becoming a roamer at this point, just trying to finish off the Fukushima, taking down the Fukushima. We do have more cap points for L4, so let's see exactly how this goes out with Syndicate pushing on this point. Right now we have the lines being drawn at the B line, so we'll see exactly how this plays out. Unfortunately, Big Tula, but Schiller goes down from Big Tula. Great job from the Worcester's actions right there, showing the utility of that ship and its capabilities. Right now, it's got a run, though. It's got a lot of focus fire, that's capability. Now, over here, we got a Stalingrad, which is a lot of firepower, just roaming. It needs to get back into battle so it can use its health, but they do have two caps. They are holding it, and of course, right here, you're already seeing the Area of Denial Torps. Shut that Venezia down. There's a lot of firepower to that Venezia, and especially if it goes after a battleship with another battleship, that AP is a monster. So right here, you're definitely seeing Rat coming up from the bottom, attacking that Yamato, preventing it from actually taking it. But now we have another Yamato going in. The Endo is taking some of those Area of Denial Torps. Once again, you're just taking one or two, but that adds up over time. Once again, showing the Z-52's power of keeping those torpedoes out often with great guns. That was definitely called out earlier. Right here, we got Big Tula absolutely sitting exactly where they need to be. Do not engage. Do not stay near battle, but make sure to heal. Make sure to keep that going, where Endogenics is doing that. Right now, we've got Rat and Bozo going after the Yamato with Odins. That's a lot of firepower being pushed on a battleship, showing the strength of that, just walloping that ship. But Endogenics is pushing on the Yamato, but that is just, I don't know if that's going to be enough firepower. Well, right here, we got Solomon and the Z52 Makia absolutely, I'm sorry, I'm slaughtering your name, absolutely holding the line. Yamato ends up, actually, was that the Venezia? That Venezia went down really quick, actually. Okay, so big hee. It's just, yep, 1v6. That was a game. Yeah, that was a game. That was some decisive wins. Let's bring Pigbay back in. What are you feeling on that? What's your post-game commentary?
I'm not gonna lie, I stayed pretty much over to the right watching Maki and Maniac duke it out. I was quite interested in that, seeing how Maniac was gonna take that, because I feel like he overstayed his welcome. Yeah, he got Torps onto that Yami, or the Yamato if you want me to say it all properly. But what else? That's it, you know. Maki was able to come over there with the Z52 at half health and still take him out because of the power of the AP, and he did get some torps onto him. I think it was like 1 or 2, but even so, yeah, he overstayed his welcome. He was caught out. He was like surrounded too. There was like 5 ships over there. But once he was taken out, they were able to just crawl their way slowly, killing their DDs, and they just focused fire better and held the caps. I mean, it was pretty overwhelming.
Oh yeah, it definitely was almost an overwhelming victory. It really was, and that was very well played. They absolutely put their DDs in the exact right position. Those Z52s are showing their strength.
I called it.
Pigbay's like,
yep, daring and Z52s. Put them in the one spot. The only DDs actually that were there.
Oh yeah, definitely. That definitely is a very interesting play, and we'll see how it keeps on going. See if that's a winning setup. So, but those area of denial torps showing that power, and also just Venezia also showing its weaknesses of just being able to be blapped just out of existence. So that'll be interesting. So we of course are waiting on the next game. We unfortunately, it seems like we were kind of jostled within games and invited a little too early. So we are still waiting for the next game. So hopefully everyone is enjoying. I know, right? This is exhilarating. There's some fun ones. I'm hoping that we actually can get into the neighbors game with L4 GTAM versus FIR, but I have a feeling we might be missing that due to the issues from before. So things, of course, are delayed. Sometimes you're just a streamer, you're just being brought in. They've got games to play. We're just here for the fun. So we'll see how well that goes.
Yeah.
They went down with fight to the last. Yep. They gave them hell, but unfortunately, sometimes you don't have the tools. You don't have the equipment to handle it. Yep. What are you gonna do?
Or I would say maybe a misplay on the daring for being caught out. Maybe.
Yep.
I mean, I don't want to 1v4 anyone.
Oh no, you don't. There's only a few ships that actually want to do that, and that's one of them is the Grosser Curse, where you can be like, okay, I'm just gonna attack all of you.
Just shoot everyone at the same time.
Yep.
But not in a DD. I don't think any DD really.
No, not really. It's just too little health. Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So
I'm surprised we haven't seen a Shimakaze, and I was expecting the Shimakaze Malfi to come after me after I said I would bench it.
I think once again, it just sits down to the point where it's too situational. Like
it's not worth it, man.
As much as we want the extremes to show up, to show their strength, that's too extreme because it leverages. It's a one-trick pony. Like, look at the daring. It's incredibly maneuverable. Great torpedoes, great guns. Like, it's just a whole package. Z52, great guns, great torpedoes, great smoke.
Sonar.
Yeah, sonar. Like, it's just Yu Yang, radar, good guns, smoke. Just. Oh, it's so much fun. Yep.
Yeah, I think if I had to choose one between daring or Z52, who would you choose?
Daring versus Z52.
Yeah, like not saying
Oh,
versus, but if you could only pick one, if you were to take one into battle.
it's got to be the daring, just because it's got a lot more torpedoes, and its
Okay.
guns can start fires at a reasonable rate. So they can
Okay.
help out in two different ways.
I like
So
Z52 a little more.
I don't blame you on that one. The Z52's got great guns.
Yeah.
I almost got mine finally fully equipped, but
I
it
mean that
definitely.
AP, man.
Oh
That
yeah,
AP is just no joke.
oh yeah. So who said Z52 was going to be a factor? Believe that would be Pigbay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hey, man, 48-second torps. Don't sleep on it. I mean, even Holland. Holland has like what? I think it's a 52. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
52 because it's 4 seconds longer to reload. So that is one of the things I looked at that I'm like, oh, could Holland be? And then I started looking at torp reloads. I'm like, wait a minute, how does it have a slower reload than the Z?
Yeah, that really comes down to a problem where it's just you have to think about those torp reloads. This was one thing that we highlighted in our Thursday video. If you haven't watched it, Pigbay's got part one,
Mm-hmm.
I've got part two. And of course, Patreon supporters of my channel get the entire video together. But when it comes down to it, it's too long of a reload on the Shima. That's why we actually, I'm still quite surprised Somers hasn't showed up. But
Yeah, I
Z52
mean,
and Darien are just showing their utility and their capabilities.
yeah, I think Somers is at a. Actually, I can check right now. I think it's 56 or 54 second reload.
That'd be pretty good. Yep.
Yeah, which is
So,
still not bad for the amount of torps that you're getting.
yes, Swiss cheese, that is reindeer jammies. And I am in a onesie as well. We
Mm,
decided to go Christmas theme.
yeah, Christmas.
Yep.
Let's see if I can find a Santa hat for tomorrow, guys.
Yeah, I have a feeling I might get a Santa hat too, but but everyone's having a great night. There have been some amazing games tonight. There's also been some very critical
Mm,
plays, but I have a feeling, if I'm remembering right, we have one more game tonight, which of course is Infinite Rage versus SEAL Team 6. So we will see. It's on Haunted Seas. We'll see how that goes. We're just waiting for the invite, of course, while Pigbay fixes his antlers again.
thank you. Also, Somers is actually at 52 seconds on the reload, which is the same amount as Holland.
Ooh. More
So
torpedoes, though.
more torpedoes,
More
and they
torpedoes.
hit way harder.
Yeah, I know. But it depends on how you want to use it. It really does.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but the guns are good on it too. The
Oh, yeah.
AP's pretty damn good.
The HE on the Somers is actually pretty good, and the AP, just the amount of guns.
Mm-hmm.
4 guns each, or 8 guns on the Somers versus 6 guns.
Yeah.
It's still not a bad ship.
Come on, someone has to
Soulfire,
play one.
Z52. I know, right? I'm just like, come on, invite us. Invite us. Everyone on the Discord channel is going crazy right now. I missed like
Oh,
half the
on
chat. On
on Rule of
mine.
the Waves, or
Yeah, no, on
oh, on
mine.
yours.
Nope, absolutely. Don't forget, like, follow, subscribe. We are doing coverage of this all weekend long. Having a blast doing it. So, also, shout out to Pigbay for joining us. He's got a channel.
Yes.
God, I'm sorry. My voice is just... Tomorrow's going to be great. If I lose my voice by Sunday, this is going to be perfect.
Some honey and tea.
Oh,
Green
yeah.
tea. Throw some green tea in there.
Oh, yeah. No, my family was always whiskey and honey.
Mm.
I like that. Jack. Maybe a little bit of Irish whiskey, depending on it. But
Just straight shots of tequila.
why are you describing me earlier? uh,
Yeah, Soulfire. I definitely agree. If there's a carrier in play, playing the Z is a little more rough, and that's when you bring a Holland, because then they don't want to attack you. But when there's no carrier, it's one of the best destroyers. That and Daring. Daring and Z, in my opinion, are like head to head.
yeah. Oh, so, man. Sorry, everyone. We're just waiting. Just give us time. But Glad everyone here. We got
Who's here?
26 viewers right now. So,
Hey, is that including Twitch and?
yeah, that's a multi-stream. Yep.
Okay, it tells you
So,
as a whole.
yes, as a whole. Everyone's like, "Hey, you want to play random battles?" I'm like, "No, I'm streaming."
Bro, I'm getting like division battles requests, and I'm like, oh, I would mean
Hey, they
my
just
favorite
want your
mode.
win record again, dude.
Nah, I mean,
Come on.
I, I I think my goal for not this division battle, but the next one is 200 wins. I want to break 200 wins.
Jeez.
I think we could have done it. We could have done it last time. There was just some scheduling issues, and we didn't get to play the whole time. So I think the next time we could definitely break 200.
Oh yeah.
But 200
That's
and
just
a
insane.
90% win rate is gonna be rough.
Yeah. That'd be an insane win rate.
Yeah. I mean, my goal every start of the division battle is to be at 100%, but I know that's unrealistic, but that is still a goal of mine.
Hey, you gotta have those stretch goals.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta. So, we can always count on PB when it comes to destroyer predictions. All we need is Somers, pretty much. But especially with the current selection that we have, I think the Hindenburg has definitely been one that we have not seen much of.
Yeah, we saw it once. It was
Yeah.
one Hindi, and I forgot what you called it, but I was laughing. That's all right. Someone will clip it or whatever and make a little meme about it. But you called it something that was not Hindenburg, and it was pretty funny. I remember
Hindyberg.
that.
I think it's Hindyberg.
Hindenburg. Yep,
Yep.
it was Hindenburg.
Hindyberg.
The old Hindenburg.
Yep. Yeah, no, definitely. I think Hindenburg's been the most strong. Where we have seen plenty of Stalingrad, plenty of Venezia, plenty of Yamato, Z52, Daring. Like, it's
Moskva.
there. I think we have seen plenty more Gearing. I've seen Smolensk too, but I think the Smolensk really, besides the GK strat, I don't think we've seen it well implemented. Besides that,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, I think Des Moines definitely needs to be moved up. Definitely that one's, and the Yu Yang. I think Yu Yang definitely is showing its strengths too. Thank you for subscribe, Monica. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry if I just slaughtered your name. Mon Cadabri. I want to say that. Sorry if I slaughtered your name, but thank you for the follow. I want that. Make sure, like, follow, subscribe on all platforms. There is, of course, my entire community is going to make me play a carrier for, like, the third time in my entire career soon. If I hit 500 subs. So if y'all want to make sure I hit 500 subs, I can do that. And also, Wargaming will give me a ship to give away at the same time. So hopefully I can do that at the same time and do that. It'll be fun. So.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, is it going to be one of the new ones? One of the Warhammer ones? That'd be cool.
While we're waiting, what do you think of the Warhammer event?
I mean, all right, I'm going to be honest with you. I got the Turpits because I don't own the Turpit. That's like one of the few like older ones that I don't have, and I was like, you know what? Why not get Turpits 2.0? So I ended up getting it, and I kind of like it. I've only got 2 battles in it though.
Yeah, I don't know. Like radar Turpits, we already have like radar Bismarck. Like it's like we already have Bismarck Turpits. God, Odin.
I mean,
it's just we have so many of those ships that it's just like I don't know how it's gonna compete.
I mean, those all mostly have sonar. I mean, the radar, it's a 7-kilometer radar. That's 7.2, I believe. Which isn't bad. The little skill that what's it called? Increases your range for your secondaries. Actually pushes your manual secondaries out to about like 9.2 kilometers or 9.02 kilometers. So that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's not bad. Dang.
So,
man.
And I think the auto secondary is to about 6 kilometers, if my math was right. But it's also Cuban math, which is normally wrong. So yeah, take that what you will. But I mean, I don't mind that one. That was the only one I was really interested. The Amagi one. I mean, I don't like the Amagi in general.
Yeah, I like the black Amagi better, and that's kind of saying something.
Yeah. So I mean, kind of my opinion on those two. I mean, that skill does last long. It's like 60. It lasts a whole minute. for increased speed, reload on guns, and accuracy, which is, I mean, that's cool, I guess, but for me, the problem with that Amagi class is that it doesn't pen as much as I want it to.
Yeah.
So
Yep, I
that's
can see
kind of why I
that.
went with the Turbines.
I wouldn't mind it if it wasn't for right after being Black Friday. I've
Yeah,
already put money into this game so much from that. No.
yeah. Well, I had some leftover from the Colbert thing. I'm like, you know what? I'll put some in for Colbert, but I wasn't paying like the ridiculous amounts that it got to, so I had some of that left over. I was like, eh.
Yeah, some people got scammed out of that Colbert, but at the same time, it's a fun ship. It's a super fun ship. I've been waiting to see that because that one was a clutch one in the Russian Rulers of the Waves, but here, not so much.
I
So,
mean, I feel like we've been pretty right with what we've been seeing.
yeah.
We've been pretty right.
Oh, yeah.
GK, obviously, we've seen it, I think, what, twice now?
Yeah.
So that's more than what we said. So I guess we lose.
Unfortunately, I don't think they are inviting us. But we shall see. We will keep on waiting and see what happens. I'll just see if Effie knows on this stuff.
Is
So,
there anyone on that team?
yep.
I don't have that. I don't have the members on there. I don't know if who's actually playing.
Oh, all right. Just got actually an invite from Rage.
Cool.
Cool. Cool, we got it. So, of course, right now we've got Infinite Rage versus SEAL Team 6. Let's see how this goes. Of course, let's bring this over.
There's a Yoshino.
Ooh, Flying Dungback, actually.
And a Shimakaze. Oh.
Oh.
Hey, but if the Shimakaze does bad, do I still win?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, all right.
So let's see. Thank you, Monokata, for the subscribe. If I once again slaughtered your name,
I believe it's Moncada.
Moncada.
That's
Yeah,
what I always called him.
Moncada.
Yeah,
Okay. Moncada. Thank you. Sorry, Slaughter. But also, why do you push me towards the Sly Pan? I don't want to play it. I don't want to play it so bad.
You're gonna play the side.
Y'all are gonna kill me. Okay, let's get into it. Of course, Flying Bike switched over to a small lens. They absolutely knew I was going to be soul-crushingly loving them if they brought a Yoshino. But we do have a Republic now in this game. So let's see how this goes. This time, we have Haunted Seas. Of course, we've got a larger one cap versus two smaller caps. Let's see how this goes. So right now, we definitely have a 2-3-2 situation on each side. Over here, down in the south, we got Republic, Smolensk, Daring, Yamato, Puerto Rico, which of course, once again, is a kind of interesting pick. We'll see exactly how that works out. Along with Des Moines and Daring, we have got two cruisers and one DD going up to contest C. Same thing up here. We got with Infinite Rage over here. We got Raffi in the Stalingrad, along with Dirty Sailor and Bulletproof with a Moscow and a Z52 respectively. We've got Lost Soul over here, absolutely trying to play the mid lane, which is a great position for the Yamato, absolutely just helping out wherever is needed, along with AG and Monster and Arsonist absolutely taking A, and it looks like they got to C first. Let's go up into the top end of view right here. We are going to see, it looks like the Des Moines and the Puerto Rico are holding back while they are holding C just a little bit, while we got Raffi holding back at Stalingrad. Stalingrad's not very good at close range. It can be dangerous, but we've got open salvos out. What looks to be on the Puerto Rico versus the Stalingrad, the shotgun versus the sniper rifle. Let's see exactly how it goes. Along with Bulletproof playing the ringer right here, going on the outside, or Roamer, I should say. Roamer, we'll see if they actually continue to play that while we do have a Des Moines and everything like that. Now over here, Lost Soul is going after the Puerto Rico. Once again, showing that armor of the Puerto Rico is just not good. But we do have the Daring down here with F2 going after Lost Souls in the middle with the torpedoes, sending out a very fine single fire line, while Rage, Infinite Rage, showing Arsonist being an absolute pusher right on Buck Nasty. Let's see if they actually go out, because Yamato versus Daring, or Daring versus a Daring and Yamato. can be quite tough to play against. Let's see exactly how that goes out over here. Just going to quickly check on over here. Looks like we just got a slugfest over here. Looks like the Puerto Rico's running away while Bulletproof is absolutely playing the roamer situation over there. Right here, we are definitely seeing Buck Nasty and the Daring pushing Arsonist out of here. Unfortunately, Arsonist is going to be met by the Smolensk down here by flying Dungback down in the south, playing the roamer position down here with the Republic, which has excellent burst damage, so we'll exactly see how that plays out, while the Venezia probably needs to be pushing up and trying to help out, hit Flying Dungback and hold up, but Arsonist is down here, so they are down 1 DD up here. Now up here, we've got 2 over here on FND, absolutely out, while Dirty Sailor is launching out area of denial torpedoes on the Des Moines, but Des Moines is pulling away, while we have Raffi and Lost Soul pushing on there, while we have 2 putting out an incredibly tight stream. Now this is exactly where you can confirm those are going to hit. Lost Soul is going to take a bunch of those great hits on them, but 2 is absolutely going, and I just crashed. Are you kidding me? Pigbay, keep us going.
Hold up, had to find a mute button. So right now we got, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but one of the Darings from FND is pushing down. He took a lot of damage. Yamato is just, Lost Soul is just pelting him. Coming over here. F2 Austin is in the Daring, pushing into A. We got Torps out on the Venezia. Bet the farm on them. We're going to see if they hit. Nope, they're definitely not going to hit. He's going to just sail by them. But right now, we have the C team with the Stalingrad, the Moskva, Z-52, and the Yamato making its way down. They're pushing. They kind of got a fleet going on.
They do. Okay, I'm back in.
All right.
You finish your statement. You finish it. Sorry.
Someone just went down. Puerto Rico just went down.
Yep.
So take it over.
Okay, gotcha. So we got Puerto Rico down once again, showing the armor is bad, but we do have the Sea Fleet actually pushing on and showing that flank where we have the Venezia and AG with the Yamato absolutely getting pushed on by those fleets. So we have 2 converging flanking fleets going on. So we're going to see exactly who can bait and switch out best in order to best hit those situations. Now, of course, these from area of denial torps from Dirty Sailor are not exactly going to hit Des Moines, but the Des Moines pulling themselves out of battle, so you can tell this entire group is actually pulling their firepower, getting ready to handle with Flying Dungback, Butt Nasty, and Ghost. So we got Austin right over there, so absolutely taking A. We do have 2 caps, but of course, right now, Rage is in the lead right now. Absolutely doing it with, unfortunately, AG going down right there. That is a massive loss for Rage over here. Now, of course, we do have Raffi pushing up and absolutely going in right after the Republic. The Stalingrad showing that powerful of those shells, just absolutely killing it. While the Dirty Sailor is taking B and absolutely holding on to that, but we have got 2 over there absolutely holding out where they can, while we have Austin absolutely going over to B. Situation in the situation over there. Lost Souls pulling away, of course. Not a lot of health, but we do have a Des Moines over here, which could be a deciding factor in the situation. But once again, you have a Stalingrad and a Moskva, along with a Venezia, all taking on Buck Nasty right here. Dirty Sailor is getting pushed on by Austin, but let's see, can the Daring versus a Z-52 situation help out? We do have some torpedoes going out on Dirty Sailor right here. Can they dodge? That was a perfect dodge, Rage. Good job on that one. But of course, Raffi's pushing on Buck Nasty. We've got a Yamato over here healing, and we got a Venezia potentially pushing them in along with the Moskva going in. Now we do have the Des Moines over here that can cause a significant amount of damage that is pushing in on that side, and this is kind of causing a problem for Bulletproof and Dirty Sailor, where they could be kind of pushed on and screwed over by this team, but they just don't. I don't feel like SEAL Team 6 has the capabilities within that situation to actually push on them. They just don't have the health, along with the Smolensk is literally like just a salvo away, which Bulletproof, let's see. Nope, not enough, but taking out a gun with the Venezia absolutely helping out. Stalingrad is pushing in against Buck Nasty, absolutely trying with the Lost Souls pushing in. Z-52, Dirty Sailor going down at the last moment, but that is still not enough with Dunback going down as well. Here it is. Game. My apologies about the crash. Unfortunately, I can't control it, but thank you, Pigbay, for covering me while I was recovering.
Yeah,
How did you feel about that?
So, man, Rage pulled it out. Even with Arsonist going down very early, he decided to push into B. What's that, B?
Yeah.
He decided to push into B super, super early, and I think it was way too soon. But even with that, they were able to hold a majority of the caps. They ended up taking B later. It came down to cap control.
Yep.
It came down to cap control. But it was a really tight match.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and this was the final match, right?
Yes, this was the final match for tonight.
For the day.
Yep, for the day.
All right, match of the day. Which one was it?
Ooh, let's bring up the schedule. I actually kind of want to go PLP versus Rage Quit just because of that clutch Smolensk versus and GK combo. But I think I have to give it to Toxic for the win at that last final moment.
I would go with Toxic as well. I think that was the match of the day. I would like to continue doing this match of the day. I want to know what chat thinks. Chat.
Yeah, let's see exactly what chat thinks. Of course,
we gotta wait a minute
or yeah, we do. 3
minutes to find out. But please, chat,
but of course, we are done.
3 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, good matches though.
Oh yeah, very good matches. I think it was unfortunately we ended up missing L4 GTAM versus Fur, but the Tilt 4 versus Syndicate was a very predominant win for Tilt.
Yes.
And if we look at the actual reportings, so we do have the Fortunate Los Avidales, right?
Oh, the Forgotten.
The Forgotten, thank you. So I was like, wait, forgot something. But okay, so we do have the Forgotten. Wait, what? We are actually getting another invite.
What?
Yeah. No, wait, are we done?
No,
we might not be done. Shoot, actually, I think they waited for us.
Okay.
Oh,
right,
crap. Okay, let's do this. Shoot. Felipe is probably going to yell at me. Get up there, Pigbay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, actually, I don't think we're done. I actually think Fur... Is this Fur in L4? This is Fur in L4, so this is round 6. So, of course, we've actually got things flipped twice tonight. Tournaments, you gotta love them. We are not done. We are not done.
I had to type it in chat because it was going to be 3 minutes before people, heard it.
Yep, no, definitely. So, yep, we're not done. One more. Yep, definitely. Thank you for putting that in there. We might have this. So we have Fur versus L4 GTAM. Let's see exactly how this goes down, what exactly they're doing. I need some water because my voice is going to go.
Okay,
let's do this.
You got
so,
Booster.
Oh, man, I'm going to have to try to keep track of the game so I don't accidentally mislabel them. All right, so we accept round 6 after round 7. Who knows? So glad y'all waited. Let me actually...
Okay, let me get comfy here. Alrighty.
Oh, frozen. Let's see how this goes. I'm betting you loved the earlier coverage from that. So let's kind of go into the live stream setup. Let's watch this. So we do have Fur, which is FIR up at Team A with L4 GTAM down below on Team B. So, hi YouTube. Oh, GG. It's more than just YouTube. It's Twitch and Facebook all in one. So we are looking to be all ready. We are on Neighbors Domination. Anything coming out to you immediately, Pigbay?
I mean, no, these are ships that we've been seeing mostly. I mean, there isn't any. I mean, there's Smolensk, but we've been seeing Smolensk, so.
They haven't been winners, though. Let's see.
I mean, there's been one.
Yeah. Let's see. See how it goes. Let's see if maybe this can beat the Toxic game that so far we unfortunately set too early. So, let's do this. All right. So, realistically, right now, we actually have the 3-2-2 setups with the DDs being the most on both sides. So, let's exactly see how this goes. Please don't crash. Okay, we are so far so good. Okay, so from what we can tell, we got actually pretty much each team has 2 DDs and a cruiser up north, along with the battleships and 1 DD and 1 cruiser there. But as you can tell, the actual situation right here is 1 battleship is going north on both teams. They actually are splitting up equally. So this is actually quite interesting. And of course, BlueStacks is almost pissing me off. So let's see. We got Lit, Chevo, I'm sorry. My capabilities. Damonte and Felipe over here absolutely taking up the middle. Now they are focusing on A and B versus just taking A. Both teams are almost, I want to say, mimicking each other, with the Smolensk kind of keeping wraps. I want to see L4's strategy on that one with the Smolensk in the pocket right here. But of course, we've got 2 Z-52s as Frozen going on. Let's get into a larger game. We got 3 battles pretty much going on between all of the DDs right here. We got Navy and Frozen with a Stalingrad Izma backup on that with Frozen. Lit and GG are absolutely contesting the cap over here, while Chevo actually has A, but probably not for long, because HQ is going to go in there right there to hold out. Down back over here, Navy is holding on to... Nope, there it's going to lose that, but let's see exactly how that works out over here. We do have it looks like almost a successful triple cap, maybe double cap. Nope, they are definitely contesting A and B with Lit and GG trading fire between the Daring and the Z-52, where a Daring and a Z-52 are going up against A. So let's see exactly how L4 takes on this, while Fur is definitely, it looks like to be falling back, which isn't bad. They are definitely taking a decent amount of damage, but nothing that's critical yet. Lit is definitely moving over there. This is gotta watch for the slower move. What I'm wondering is, where's that Smolensk gonna make the move? And then up here, where's Damonte gonna make a move? Because of course we do have Chris up here in the Venezia absolutely making a side roamer situation going on over here with Chevo and with Damonte. Venezia is still a cruiser killer, whether you want to say it or not, with the AP, so that's very dangerous. We do have one cap each. Right now, it's a very tight game. These two are playing it very spread out. Nothing exactly going, but unfortunately, that Stalingrad is taking way too much damage. It's a big target. So let's exactly see if the Smolensk can take out a Stalingrad. Great play using the Z-52s and the Stalingrad smokes to keep that, or not Stalingrad, but the Smolensk's smoke up and ready down at sea. So now we've got 2-1 on the caps with L4 Tam in the lead. Down over here, of course, Chevo doesn't seem to be pushing, and Z-Toy Damonte seems to be a little too much there, with Chris making a move all the way up here. Now down over here, we got Frozen absolutely just playing the game, just playing, take it slow. Don't get focused. You got 2 ships that are very good at DD killing. So let's see what happens with this. We've got a little bit of push on Lit versus HQ over here. We got some simple torpedo trades over here with GG. GG unfortunately taking a torpedo, but Frozen looks like they might have been spotted. Now, of course, this is the level of play where smoke does not protect you, and unfortunately, Frozen goes down against Navy. Nice moves on that, but unfortunately, the Smolensk will kill you with that. It's a very powerful ship. So now, unfortunately, right now, Donitz has got to move now. The Smolensk will burn that sucker down with ease and have no trouble. So, of course, right now, L4 absolutely dominating the field just by doing this. We got Venezia versus Venezia hugging an island up here. Okay. Of course, showing off that if either of them had radar or even sonar, they could spot each other and help out their team. But, of course, they just got the guns. They just have the firepower. Donitz, unfortunately, seems to be running right into a trap from the torpedoes. That's a nice little spread. Just, hey, this person's going in this general direction, hit them, and you just, perfect heal on that, waiting for the 3 fires with the Smolensk, but the Smolensk is definitely hunting you down. Don't expect that to be long until then. That daring really needs to smoke that Yamato up just a little bit to kind of keep it. But of course, you got area of denial torps on both sides going across B. We do have a cap lead from Fur right now, so let's see exactly how this goes. But Donitz, once again, is under fire, absolutely taking it down with 2 ships down. Fur is definitely having a rough time, along with a few ships that are unfortunately are very, very low health. But I have a feeling, I'm waiting to see if Felipe and Demonte goes down from a shot from the Yamato. Nice job from the Yamato on that, absolutely allowing Chris to kind of go out and show the alpha that the Venezia can do and be the roamer, to be the annoying person. But of course, Donitz has gone down, of course, down here because of the Smolensk finally showing its strength. And of course, with those DDs, they do not want to go near 3 DDs and a Smolensk down here. So that was a very good play from L4 on that situation. We've got torpedoes absolutely making these Yamatos have to move and change and make sure that they can't focus an exact person. Venezia over here is just absolutely destroying it. Now, right there, that's another Yamato going down. Man, L4 is just having some fun over here, but they definitely have not had an easy game. So we got that. They've got that going for them. Lit take on GG right over here. Let's see. Come on. We've got torps out on both of them, but on right there, nice job, Lit. Unfortunately, he's got a daring on the other side because of HQ absolutely holding that cap down. Can HQ take down Lit? We, of course, got a Venezia up over here going against 2 Yamatos. That is a lot of firepower between 2 things, and that Venezia does not have it. HQ is running for his life, trying to make sure he's going. But, of course, L4 has had the caps and had the kills with Chris going down in the Venezia. I'm not going to lie, I did not see a single strat there. I hope to God the post-game analysis with Pigbay coming up right here actually tells me exactly what I missed on that one. Pigbay, what are you feeling? How are you feeling about that game?
All right, so AU definitely held the caps early. What happened was, as soon as Stalingrad went down on the left, once Stalingrad went down on the left, the Smolensk was able to run around unchecked. All right, and that's when you saw everybody falling. That's when Frozen fell down on the left because he got sonared in smoke, and Smolensk was just able to, make quick work because both those ships have sonar, Smolensk and the Z-52.
Yep.
I can't remember the name of the person that was driving that Z-52, but yeah, Smolensk was just able to do whatever he wanted after those 2 were down. He was just
farming the Yamato.
From farming the Yamato. Got him down, and it was just, methodical work after that. That is the problem with that ship. Once you leave it, it can, just build damage. If left unchecked, it is a very powerful ship, and that's one of the things we said in our little video. So that is exactly what happened. Is Smolensk was left unchecked.
Oh yeah, no, I think the Smolensk showing it's when you put it in the right hands, it can snowball a team. And it can be a deciding factor. It's an incredibly powerful ship, absolutely destroying the Yamato with Donitz, just ripping through and ripping and tearing on that. And yeah, I think you're right. It's like the moment that I think it was Izuma absolutely went down in the Stalingrad, that line fell. But the teams really mirrored themselves.
Yeah, they really did, especially at the beginning.
Yeah, it's that was a tough game for both teams, and that was awesome. But chat, of course, now let's actually see what is your team that you would say is the best team. I don't know if that would beat the awesome upset that Toxic did, but that was pretty tight on that one.
Yeah, someone's agreeing us saying, well, the match is still going on for them, but someone's saying that Smolensk dominated B and C.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
I see it happening.
Especially with the Z-52 adding an additional smoke for the Smolensk, actually giving it its the capabilities. So, yep. So that's it's very interesting. Any outliers? Anything that like kind of sparks your interest that you maybe wants to change the tier list?
No, because I would still say Smolensk is situational.
Mm-hmm.
I still say it's situational. I mean, it can be good. I mean, we've seen it be good, but we've seen it get wrecked. So, I mean, that kind of fits the bill of being situational. Maybe Minnow being put in situational because, we haven't been seeing that many as I hoped.
I think Minnow is definitely back down to situational. Smolensk is actually at second, so I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Somers, we have not seen them, so
Just because we haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not a good pick.
that
All
is
right, I
true.
will
That is
stick
true.
by the Solvers.
That is true. Vermont, though, I don't think
We
that
saw
Vermont
one.
do. Yeah, we saw one, and it did not do well.
No.
So I'd almost argue that, and the Republic got annihilated.
Yeah. And I don't even know how the Republic did either. I'd have to go back and look.
Yeah, I think it did pretty well for damage, but the thing is, it just can't hold up. Montana, we haven't seen. Ohio, we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Hindi,
The thing with
I'm pulling the Hindi over to bench. Like it is
okay.
definitely not a ship to be running, I guess, in the American side.
I mean, uh, I could see it working though.
I could
I
see
would
it
say
working,
situation.
but it definitely, like the one time we did see it today, it got annihilated, and it was on the
Yeah.
team that won. Like, it was the other teammates that won it for it. So it's
Yeah.
quite interesting. I'm surprised
So,
we haven't seen any Hollands too.
well, I'm not that surprised.
Oh,
There's way better choice. Way better.
yep.
Um, Let me ask you: is there a way to take off the delay now that the matches are over, or is it
I have to
set?
restart the stream. Yeah,
Yeah, too much work. I was gonna say, 'cause
yeah.
someone was asking us if we were gonna do like post game or post day one stuff.
This is
So,
really what we're doing for post day one stuff. Just because it
oh,
really we like there's actually so little teams. I actually would like to. I'm gonna go check out El Kabam's or El Kaboom situation over there to see how his games went that he streamed, because of course he had multiple round robin situations going at the same time.
hmm
But I think right now, at least in my opinion, I think also Grosser Curver should be pulled out of the situational.
yeah, I would agree with that.
It's a very interesting pick. So,
Oh, I see
but,
the tier list popping up now.
yeah,
You gotta send me the tier list so I can look at it.
I gave it to you. It's in the freaking video.
Yeah,
Okay,
I look. All right, well, I
okay,
need to see
okay,
the updated one. I need
okay,
real
okay,
time
okay,
information.
okay.
No, it's all right. I could look at it through the YouTube.
Yeah. But I don't know if there would be anything that goes up to first. The Z52 showing off the strength, Darien showing off the strength, Moskva and Stalingrad showing off their capabilities. But I wouldn't say the Moskva is showing off its capabilities as much as I thought it would, in
Oh,
comparison to the Stalingrad and the Worcester being brought out so much.
well, I feel like I've seen more Venezias than I've seen Moskvas.
Yeah.
I feel like that's been more prominent, and I think those teams are valuing, getting those shots on DDs, because you'll see them pop up every now and then. Hit them with a sap, you know,
Yep.
because I have seen some DDs just get whacked and then they have to run.
Yeah. But at the same time, we've also seen the one DD meta show up.
Yeah, that didn't work out too good though.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
That
No.
was not a wise choice.
Well,
And
yeah, okay. Actually, I was like, maybe there was a time where there was two DD. Like, I was saying the three DD versus one DD, but I don't think we actually saw that.
no, no,
So,
no. We saw 2 versus 3, and I believe the 2 won.
yeah,
Um, or did they?
one person got caught out too early. That's why they won.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's
Yep,
right. That's right. That's right.
yep.
Uh,
Fukushima
uh,
though.
I mean, we've seen them. We see them just for the high alpha and the
Yeah,
big chunky freaking citadel.
yeah, right.
Definitely seen them.
Yep. It's an interesting
Like
pick.
we said it though. We said, if people want to rely on RNG like that and try to get those big old massive citadels, I mean that can turn the tide really quick. You
Oh
can
yeah,
caught someone gets Citadel Crisis, all of a sudden they're like at no health, and everybody's like, oh, let's get them down, and then they start pushing. You know what I mean? That's the the risk you want to take with that ship. You know,
Oh yeah.
that's why you run it. Less guns, but if you get those massive hits, it could turn the game.
I think also one thing they kind of call out is we actually have seen the king of APs coming out, showing that the fire strat is not viable,
Yep.
or at least not popular.
Not popular. I would say not popular, yeah, because we have seen, people running Smolensk, but probably just because Smolensk is such a great, well, powerful ship.
Yeah.
Um, I think it could work, man. I think if you bring some Thunderers out, Smolensk, I think it could work.
Yeah, I'll put up your video so you can actually see me too as well. I just kind of forget about that. I'm like, you're just looking at a screen.
I'm actually looking at myself like a narcissist.
But no, I actually think day one, that was pretty good. I think realistically, let's look at the tournament right here. So we've got the Los Avedalas, the Lost with 18,
yeah.
and Tilt with 18. While we have L4 GTM, I'd like to know who they lost to, because they only have 15, and Infinite Rage just has 15. Then, of course, we got Peg-Led Pirates with Yoho and PLP with 12, and Friendship is Retirement with AU, which is 12. So, of course, we are seeing this. The Syndicate seems to be the one in the middle out of the top 7. So that's a definite interesting pick. While Toxic, they did that win early on, but only have 6 points right now. So that'll be an interesting going into day two.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, boys. You had the most exciting match, man. You got to bring it.
Yep. Definitely. I'm just quickly making sure that everything is updated, but I have a feeling we are done for today. Pigbay. Yeah, I know, right? I've already pinged people, and it's like there's a bunch of people asking a mod, and I'm just like, I just gotta go over there and check out, make sure that everything's good. And of course, for some other reason, my internet's having an issue with the tournament. Maybe they're updating it. But either way, Pigbay, thank you for stopping by. Make sure everyone in chat, give him some love. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. And of course, everyone subscribe to my channel, especially subscribe because everyone wants me to play the Sly Pan as a punishment for getting to 500 subs. So don't forget to do that. It's a punishment, okay? But either way, hope y'all have an amazing night. See you tomorrow for day 2, and we'll see exactly how it goes and how much fun it is. Peace.